Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, and thanks so much for watching this video. This is, as the title suggests, my current favourites. It's kind of favourites through January, February, and I just feel it's going to take me on into March quite nicely. Okay, so there's a bit of array, bit of makeup, bit of fashion, bit of hair, face stuff, you know, nice little mix up. So I wanted to firstly mention a hair product I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been sort of straightening my hair and styling it a little bit different lately as it's been growing a little bit longer. So I wanted to find a nice heat protection spray that would also help with the straightening process, okay? And this from Mark Hill. First of all, can we just take a moment for this stunning packaging? Okay, pink and orange, ombre, and it's a sleek and straight spray. So basically, you tie your hair up in sections when you're going to straighten it, and you just spray it on that section, you straighten it, you drop down another section, spray it on, straighten it, and kind of leave it to cool. Don't faff about with it too much until it's all sort of cooled down. Then you can start jostling it around and doing what you do and put your extra products on to finish the style off. And it works really well, and it does keep it straight. If I don't wash it the next morning, I just sort of have to whip around it again, but it's, you know, it holds it well. The one downside, but I can cope with it, is its scent. From the bottle, the can, it's not too bad. You think, oh, it's quite pleasant, but when you actually spray it, I think you kind of need to do it in a ventilated room. That's all I'm saying. Have a window open, all right? So that's the hair. Oh, a couple of little extra things I'll mention whilst we're on hair. Because I've been tying my hair back, I bought some new little hair bands. I've been using just like normal plain black hair bands, like coloured elastic bands almost, but obviously I'm, you know, I want to be protective of my hair. So I bought these little ties. And they've got a bit of a sort of a satin finish. They're stretchy, and they come in, I've got 6 shades because I've got a navy one in the back. So they're sort of beige and taupey colours, bit of sort of a nice lilac-y pink, black and cream. And they're just really nice. Just think they add a little bit of colour. It's like the modern day scrunchie, and I really didn't do the scrunchie first time round. So I'm enjoying those. And I picked those up actually for £1 for 6, like I said, in Primark. So, you know, if they don't last very long, they're cheap and cheerful to replace, okay? Next up, I just wanted to mention eye patches, eye gel baggy things, whatever they're called. I don't know. Eye gel pads, I suppose. These look like cucumbers. They don't smell of anything, obviously, because it's all sealed up inside. But I've had them in my fridge since Christmas. And over the last couple of weeks, I've just felt the need to try them out. In the mornings, I've been waking up, still feeling a bit tired, still feeling a bit puffy, so I literally go downstairs whilst having my breakfast and stick these on my eyes. I don't lie there for 10 minutes and relax with them on my eyes. I haven't got time for that. I literally sort of stand there because you can't do anything, because you can't see anything. So I just sort of stand there for a minute or two, just hold them on my eye. I do kind of feel a sensation, and it's hard to say what it is. I can't imagine that there's anything in here but a cold compressed sort of gel, but it feels like slight tingling. I don't know what that is, but I'm enjoying these. So any kind of cold compressed, it's true what they say, if you've got tired puffy eyes, it does waken them up and tighten the skin underneath a tiny bit. So I just thought I'd mention it because I have been going for them rather more than I'd like to. Okay, so next up, I must mention because this product, I've done a whole video review on it, and I will link that down below in the description box. But I love it. I can't go without mentioning it. And it's called Dior, and it's their Dreamskin sort of skin perfector. I kind of pop it on at the end of my routine, and then pop a little bit of SPF on top, because there is no SPF in this. That is probably the only downside, but it's not a downside. There is no downside. It's fantastic stuff. So because it's so great, I wanted to mention it. All right, so it's the Dior Dreamskin Global Anti-Aging Skin Corrector. Gorgeous. So next up, a little cleanser. This is from L'Oreal, and do you remember the masks that they brought out last year? There was the pots of 3 of them. I bought 2 of them. There was the black charcoal, this one, the green sort of purifying and mattifying one, and then the orange one that was the exfoliating one because it had all the bits in it. But they've brought out face washes accordingly to that range, And the only mask that I didn't buy was the light green shade, which is the Purity Wash, so it cleanses and mattifies the skin. I kind of didn't think I needed mattifying, but I kind of do a little bit, you know. I've got combination skin, so if I get hot during the day, I do feel a little bit of mattifying is required. So that's why I wanted to try this one out. And I'm really enjoying it. It smells divine, really fresh, and it smells like the masks do. Really just fresh and nice, something you would want to put on your face. But it kind of goes on in that sort of pale green shade, and you rub it all over your face, and it's kind of got a gel-like consistency. It still leaves all that sort of green colour all over your face when you massage it in. It's definitely got a sort of a thick gel consistency, but it's really nice. And then I use just a hot cloth to wash it all off, so I'm really enjoying that one by L'Oreal. So let's go on to a little bit of makeup. I think I just want to show you, because I repurchased this one, it's just the Rimmel Stay Matte. Nothing's changed with the formula, but they've repackaged it because of Rita Ora doing her little range of the 50 Shades of Grey thing for the film. So I just wanted to get a new one of these because I made the mistake of putting a damp beauty blender in my original one, and I just messed it up. I'd seen people dabbing it in and then doing their baking, etc., but it just messed up my whole pot. I just couldn't get it. Just stayed compressed then, and I couldn't get a powder from it when I wanted to powder my under eye. So I thought, oh well, I'll just buy a new one, and I liked the new packaging because of the Rita Ora bit, so I just wanted to mention that. I like it a lot for my under eye area and just blending in all the concealer. So makeup would be next. I'm going to talk about some little eyeshadow quads that I've got, well, palettes, little ones. This one's kind of quad. It's from Bourjois. And this one I have in Good Nude, it's called, and it's got some beautiful shades. It's got a silly little brush that none of us want, but the shades are really cool. This one is really dark. It's really, really dark. It's sort of a really dark brown going to black, so I don't reach to it as much because I find this little shade here is dark enough for me to do any under eye or just sort of doing that corner of the top lid there. This shade here is beautiful. It's a taupey grey with a bit of a brown in there. It's just so smooth and creamy and blends so well. You have to be quite light-handed unless you want that really deep smoky look, which is great for an evening. But if you're going for a more of a daytime look, just be quite light-handed because they are quite pigmented. You don't need to pick up too much on your brush. And this one here in the corner is a real beautiful grey sparkle. Just use a little bit of that. I do find I get a little bit of fallout, so then you don't have to dust it off with a brush. But on the whole, I'm really enjoying that little palette from Bourjois. Next up is a whole range, and I've got 3 things in it. I don't think I've got anything else. I haven't had a rummage before doing this video, but I can only find these 3. But I'm really enjoying the range. It's W7. Okay, so that's what the brand's called. You can see the little logo there in the middle. So first up I have is a palette of 9 shades. Oops. There. And it is basically, I think it's called Arabian Nights. Yeah, Arabian Nights, this one. But it's nice browns going into a little bit of goldy shades, coming down here to the deeper browns. And there's one little corner here, one little colour here in this corner is almost black, not quite, browny black, but it's got a little bit of a gold fleck to it. So I love putting that as my bottom eyeliner. And it just gives a really nice smoky look. Not quite as pigmented as the Bourjois palette, so I can kind of use this a lot more for daytime and not feel that I'm going to OTT with the old eyes. This colour up here in the corner is fab, just to put on first for a wash over your eyelid. So it's great. I really, really enjoy W7. This is another one from their range, and it's called the Nudes. And I think this shade here, just here, is very much like that one that I used to wash over the eyes. So I've got a slightly bigger little coin of colour there, so that will be useful to go into. And there's lighter shades here and a slightly darker one here. So I really enjoy those shades at the moment. The consistency is really nice. Not as nice as Bourjois, you know, it's a cheaper brand, but it's still very wearable and very good at doing a good daytime palette. It's quick and easy, and that's what I like. The colour range is really good. whilst I was looking at their stand, I picked up one of these little dense, this one, I'm using this one for my foundation. They're little dense brushes like the Artiste brushes. I think this is about £5.99 and it's really good. Really like putting my foundation on with this brush. I still use my beauty sponge, probably more than this one, but I do mix it up. It kind of depends on a little bit on the foundation that I'm putting on the day. But I just wanted to mention W7, really enjoying their brand. So that's kind of all the stuff that I put on this half of my body, and I just wanted to mention a little bit of fashion. Do you like the shirt? I like the pinstripe, but down here it's got, and it's also got some down here, which I'll stand up, just there, look. Yeah, one of those sort of like embroidered sticker things that was almost like the ones you would iron on to a pair of jeans or a jacket back in the day. And it's just got a bit of floral going on. I don't really do floral, but I kind of thought the difference between pinstripe, formal, kind of, I can do that, works for me. So I'm liking the sort of sticker effect, which is why I just wanted to show you this as well, just to show you how much I like the sticker effect. It's still hot weather here. Definitely, it's so windy at the moment, so it really is. So it's good actually to have a little hat on. Keeps all the hair in place and doesn't so good it's stuck to your lip gloss. So I just wanted to show you this one because it's got all the little stickers on it again in the same sort of like the iron-on jobs, you know, or the stitch on if you didn't want to iron it. But I'm just liking this bit of fashion at the moment. Also, I'm enjoying oversized sweatshirts. I've just got a couple here. You may have seen this one, in fact, I've worn it in previous videos. This one I picked up from New Look, about £15 I think, and it's a lilac shade, and it's just a massive lilac sweatshirt. They came in different shades, green, pinks, yellow, I think, I can't remember now. But yeah, I just like the oversized sweatshirt. I'm looking forward. I kind of like, you know, wearing shorts and a big sweatshirt. I don't know, because England weather is either cold, spring kind of doesn't really happen, and then bam, we're into summer, and sweatshirts are just too much then. But anyway, just wanted to show you another one I picked up from H&M. This one's slightly thinner, that one's quite a thick one. It's got the word confident written down the sleeve, and I like this one because it's got mega long sleeves. I like rolling them up. I like that look at the moment with rolling up the cuffs on a sweatshirt, but then when you've got a coat on, I like pulling them out so that the sweatshirt hangs down over your hand, you know, longer than your coat cuff. So I'm enjoying that. So this one I just picked up from H&M for about £5 or £6. It's really cheap. It is a lot thinner. It's not going to get a lot of warmth from it, but I'm not finding it's too cold here at the moment in the UK, so I'm enjoying that one. I'll put a little like I say, all the details where I got these things, because they're definitely still available. I bought them all quite recently. I'll pop all that down below in the description box. And just another little thing I wanted to mention about the turnaround of small bags. I do find it everywhere you go, everybody hunks a blinking out bag around with them with everything but the kitchen sink in it. And it really does do my shoulder. It really does carrying a big bag. So I have recently purchased this little bag, little cute bag. It's a crossbody bag. You can have it as long or short, the strap, and it's a lovely nude shade, which is what I was enjoying, the shade, because that's going to take me through into the spring and summer. It's by a brand called David Jones, and it was only about £15, so it's not cheap, but it's definitely not expensive. On the back, you've got a little card holder. If you had a separate card holder from your purse, and then you could just slip that in there, and then you wouldn't have to take your purse out with you. That's what I really like about it. I can fit my purse and my phone and a lippy in it. Probably not a lot else, but that's what I like about it. It's not heavy, and I'm really enjoying that. I've got a little one here from Kenneth Cole, which was more if I wanted something with a bit of the darker shade, the black. I've got my pom-pom on it, and I just wanted to show you that small bags are definitely in at the moment, and yeah, I think we could all benefit from not taking quite so much out with us. Okay, so I'm enjoying that. One thing I wanted to mention, that's pretty much all my products and stuff that I've been enjoying, but there was a TV show that I thought you might be interested in. It's finished over here now in the UK. I think they aired the last episode last weekend, so there's 8 episodes in all, and it was called Taboo. I don't know if there's going to be another series, but those 8 episodes were pretty darn good. It starred Tom Hardy, so if you like a bit of Tom Hardy, definitely check it out. So it's set in London in about 1814, I think, 1814. So it's a little bit sort of rough around the edges. He's very rough around the edges. He plays a character called James Delaney, and he's pretty darn hot, alright? So, you know, you should be able to pick it up on catch up or some kind of setup on your TV that hopefully you can rewatch it, or they might even release it on DVD and you can pick it up then. It's definitely worth a look. So that's a little roundup of what I've been enjoying over the last couple of months. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a little thumbs up. Any little comments you want to make down below, I'll be happy to get back to you. And thanks so much for watching, guys, and if you'd like to subscribe as well, that would be fantastic, and I will see you for my next video. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye. Have a great day.